This is GappaMagix, yes sirski. Tuesday, January 6th, 2026. I am at 6th Street Hill. Okay? Now, it's not much of a hill, but there would be a hill here if there was snow on the hill. So, this is technically 6th Street, right next to this dog park. The fenced-in area is a dog park. And anyway, I go right next to the fence. Technically, I'm on 6th Street Hill right there then, because over there is 7th Street Hill, we'll call it. So, we're gonna shine some light on the situation here. I don't know if you can see it or not. Can't really see too much, but I'm gonna shred down there. And here we go. I'm gonna pause it for a second. Make sure you know it's me. Get a look at my face. This is GappaMagix, and this is what you call the blind test, meaning I'm just gonna go down it without walking down there to see if it's possible or not. So here we go. There's no more snow over there. I got stuck right here in the snowman that fell over. And anyway, but that was still kind of fun, jumping over that area by that tree at the beginning. Can't really go down, but this is still technically 6th Street Hill when it's right next to the fence. So I'm gonna pause it. See a little section here? I literally just drove over on the snowboard. That's kind of fun actually. And then there ain't much room to do much of anything, but this is 6th Street Hill technically, right up from the sign right there. So anyway, we'll pause it. Alright, get a good look at this face. This is me, GappaMagix. There is no intimidation or impersonation. I just took a fall over there off this camera. Technically I'm on my other phone just for the snippet purpose. And anyway, that's what I get for hitting a jump that they built for sledders, meaning tobogganers or snow sleds. That jump is all icy, and I hit while I was on the jump right before the takeoff. I must have caught a groove or caught an edge, and basically it sent me flipping. If I would have had air, I could have did a whole flip without trying to, but I landed on my right shoulder. And it's funny too how that didn't hurt at all with no snow there to cushion me. But anyway, I do have a thick coat on, which is like 2 or 3 inches of padding. And anyway, here we go again. That ain't gonna stop my fun. Falling over, just like they say, you fell off a horse, you get back on it. Otherwise, you're a coward. Yeah, transporting, baby. Woo! Yes! Whee! Hey, look it. Right where I stopped, someone left a little bottle of water for me in case I got thirsty. Nope, it's empty now. There's no trash can around here either. Probably went over there by the dog park, but GappaMagix picked up so much trash, you wouldn't believe it. I'm on film at the Casino Center Mall in Las Vegas picking up trash for my good luck. I remember 2 days later after I did that, I won almost $1,200 off of a $100 spin. And how I got to the $100 spin for me to risk the $100, you believe it or not, I found a $10 bill on the ground. I took that 10 and I made it into 30 somehow. Then I took that 30, I bet it on blackjack to 60, and then I bet all in 60 again. Then I had 120. Then I put $20 in for the gas. Then I took that $100 and I got lucky enough to win $1,200. And anyway, that's a real story. Las Vegas. And right now I'm in New Ulm, Minnesota. That's where I'm live at, put here. Believe it or not, even though you didn't see me fall on this film, you can watch me fall. Meaning, I had to let go of the phone right before I fell all the way. Meaning, midair, I had to let go of the phone so that way I didn't use my hand that was holding the phone to break my fall. Meaning, well, about 1 millisecond before I actually had a chance to break my fall with my arm, my phone was still in my hand that I was about to use to break my fall, meaning cushion my fall. And anyway, the phone went flying and everything. So if you want to see that snippet, you type in GappaMagix 5678. It'll bring you to the newest YouTube shorts, and it shows me going down this area right here by the fence, and then a little bit over that way there's a jump that they built for toboggans. And anyway, now I'm gonna pause it after I explain that a little bit. Okay, now here we go. I really don't have a set jump or obstacle or nothing, but making it down here, being that I'm flying over grass patches where the snow is melted and this and that is risky enough. And since it's right by the fence right there, I guess I'll try to get air this little section right there where I slide over the grass. I'll try to jump it. Here we go. I literally hit a little frozen piece of snow right there. That's good fun right there, believe it or not. I could keep going down over there, but technically that's for the next video. The 7th Street hill over there. That's the way GappaMagix logic is. Remember, I'm doing this all free 90 free. Pure fun for free. As well as burning calories for free too. And how you say, developing tolerance for pain. Now, believe it or not, I really didn't air that out because I realized right before I was about to try it, if I miss and land on that patch of all grass, it could stop me, then lunge me forward. So I kind of, how you say, speed cleared it. I just barely jumped, and I kind of dragged the back end of the snowboard like I did a wheelie. So that was kind of fun. That's all I got to say about it. But we'll do it again. Okay. Let do what let go. This time, I'm gonna try to just go all the way as far as I can, basically. But start right here. Technically, this is 6th Street Hill start. Whether anyone likes to admit it or not, I'm making this known because that's right where the sidewalk is, and that's right where the sign is, about, I don't know, 100 feet away. So this is the technically 6th Street Hill, and it would be all of it, but they built a dog park right here. And anyway, here we go. Now we're at the dog park entrance. This is GappaMagix, yes, Thirsty. I snowboarded technically all the way to 7th Street sidewalk. So, well, that's for tomorrow to walk up this hill. I'm walking back to the mainland. Didn't really matter how it's hard to explain the feeling on a snowboard compared to skateboarding or surfing. It's hard to explain. Meaning, this is the best way to put it. Surfing, you got a way to know your balance. Snowboarding is too, but if you're on ice snow like this is literally like packed down snow, it turned into ice. Then anything could happen if you're not experienced snowboarder. And anyway though, like, or compared to skateboarding, all you gotta do is put your foot off the board and you pretty much stop. But anyway, this is pretty fun. Even though really, technically, I snowboarded all the way to 7th Street, walking back to 6th Street. So I guess here's the path. I cut through right here and then cut left. Go back the way I came and go over that way. There's a picnic table or something right there. Hey, somebody left their glove. What kind is it? Pretty nice one. 3M quality. Get the sign on there. Hold on. There it is. This is quality control right here. QC! Just seen something over here. Means there's tunnels under here. Maybe right under where I'm walking. Sewer right here. One of my videos during the early years, 2021, when I was filming, I came upon an area where I'm not going to disclose that information where, but anyway, there was an open cover and a ladder, meaning I could have hopped in there myself, but what I saw when I pointed the phone down there, I made this into a video too if you're wondering. And anyway, long story short, there was running water down about a 30 or 20 foot ladder, 40 foot. And anyway, what I did was put the manhole cover back on, and then for that video I got over 1,000 likes, or not likes, views. I don't know how many likes I got, but to check that location out. So me, GappaMagix, not really a tunnel explorer due to the videos that I've seen of what possible creatures live in those tunnels. And most of those creatures have a nefarious attitude. So that's why I didn't go down there. But then again though, you know, at that day it was summertime and I actually had sandals on. And I was just, how you say, nature walking. And anyway, here we go. That's a real story. You have to find the video. I know it's in year 2021. I want to say May, June, or July 2021. Not for sure what date though, or time. But anyway, see that's my breath. It's cold out here. So I'm gonna try to do what I said on the film. I'm gonna try to cut back on the path where I can travel on the snow, and then cut left. Here we go. There's my zip tie that I used to fix the binding. Right here, this little bit. It's so cold yesterday on the 5th of January 2026 that the binding broke. And that's why I called it. I didn't want to keep going after it broke. I didn't want to malfunction anymore, because technically, believe it or not, I don't know if there's a collector purpose for snowboards beyond like in the mid 90s and early 80s, because I know they made those with the, what's it called, the shark tails and whatever other names they call them. But anyway, these bindings, they're a rare binding, and they are from Burton, so they are once expensive. I mean, I don't know. But anyway, here we go. Enough jaw jacking. Now we turn left. Go back the way we came from. We're going. Check it out. Sit right here. Perfect. I could, maybe, if I get going fast enough, I don't know if this table's probably frozen to the ground, I could move it, but if it could get going fast enough, jump that. There's a small little mound right there. Pull up on there. But it was fun because I saw the picnic table, and then right before I decided to use it as a, how you say, dismount, I thought that would be funny. So if you thought it was funny, that's why I did it. Here's the shred marks. Straight shredding. It's a very unique little run. Definitely probably won't be here tomorrow. Snow will melt. So I got lucky enough to just be able to zip down here. Let's look over here once. Maybe I could keep going down this path. Might as well try it right next to the fence. Right next to the fence line. Check the skies for any movement. Like last video on the, 2 videos ago on the 4th of January. I caught that shooting star, or was it a UFO? But that's clear images. No one can deny that. And that's without trying. So right now we're pointing the film up there just to see if we see anything. Not seeing nothing. Okay, this time I'm going straight down. Geronimo. Just sliding on grass. A little skittish right there, meaning that tree right there that I'm pointing at, I don't know if you can even see that tree, but there's a tree directly ahead of me. That's very close to the tree, the fence, and the tree. That's why I turned. I decided I'm not going to try to go all the way zipping down that because I don't really know what it looks like. So we'll walk over there once. Maybe I'll try it this one. Let's just take a look here. I'm going rather fast. Faster than I thought it would. This whole area right here is no snow. I cut through that. It could have been right here though. Pretty much go dipping past all this. And I guess I could attempt to turn right here and make this into a jump. It's rather icy. Definitely don't want to hit that. Snow bunch. Here, let's see something here. Put this over that. If I make it down here, I might be able to hit this jump. That's if I make it. So you have to come barreling down here, and then right before this tree, kind of turn. It could be done, I guess. I heard something. Anyway, we'll try it. Okay, here goes nothing. To be honest, it is actually somewhat scary because of how fast you're going and you're right next to the fence, but we're gonna try it. going so fast right there. I'm surprised I'm still on my snowboard. I'm not joking. I hit that jump too. I'm not gonna do it again. That's an accident waiting to happen right there. And I already did fall technically. That was some intense adrenaline rush, believe it or not. And I'm skating on ice. Literally. That technically was accomplished. I maybe not went as high as I wanted to off the jump. I may not have had as much fun as I thought I would. But what I did know I would have, an adrenaline rush. And you can't change that feeling. That feeling was just the same. See, I can't compare it to skydiving. I never did that. I can compare that feeling to bungee jumping though, and or cliff diving. I did dive, well not dive, but I jumped feet first off of like a 60 or 70, 80 foot cliff. And anyway, I hit that jump. Let's see where I came off of. There's no landing. I must have, right here. Here's a mark. So I hit that. I'm going like 10 feet. Here's my mark. Oh my God. I knew I got air, but I couldn't believe how much. That's amazing. Hold on. Yep, right there is where I hit. That little, I know, right here. No, right about here. Yep, right there. And busted that part in half, kind of. My goodness. That was a feeling of no other. Oh, right here is where I landed. Right here, perfectly. Right here is where I indented. Right on this dog print. Oh, man. That was some of the most intense rush that I've ever had on a snowboard, and I'm not joking. That was great. Well, good. Here's my marks. Zipping down this part of the hill. Going fast. It just seems this too little dog obstacle. Get in there and do it once, since technically that's the 6th Street Hill area is right here still. So I'll hop the fence here. I'm going over that. There's enough frost on that wood that'll slide right over it. We'll pause it, lace up the bindings here. Alright, here we go. I'm just gonna huck it. Hopefully I don't fall. That was a lot of fun, and I'm not going to do it again. I don't want to get in trouble for being inside of the dog area. But I'm a dog dealer, do it now. Oh, 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 oh. Now, believe it or not, I forgot to tell you, I rode my girl's bike, Miss Emar B's vintage bike that I bought for her. That is whenever she allows me to be with her in real life. Give her that, along with all these other gifts I've given her, or shown her. Anyway, this is the last run. It's not that I got hurt on that fall from the other video. I'm sorry it's not on this film, but like I said, you type in GappaMagix 5678, you can watch me fall. And I did fall, and it did hurt slightly, but not enough for me to cry about it or need to call the ambulance. And anyway, this is going to be the last video here. I'm going to go and try to make it all the way to the sign over there where it says dog park again. That's a good ending for tomorrow because I'm going to be here again, but on 7th Street Hill, which is over there ways farther. So I'm going to pause it and put the bindings on. Alright, here we go. This one, believe it or not, I'm going to not go down this way. I'm going to go slightly to the right here and try to just go as fast as I can. because I know there's no grass patches there that I have to, how you say, make into obstacles and ride through. So we're gonna go this way. On a ice. It's like I'm on a frozen lake. That's what it feels like. And I know because I did that before. I go to slope into a frozen pond. Here's a little jump. Oh, yes, thirsty. That was a good ending. Ended with an indie grab off that tiny little jump that I will definitely be doing tomorrow, because this is 7th Street and tomorrow is January 7th, 2026, so I shall be here. And there's the sign, like I said, I'm going to end it at. This is GappaMagix. Yes, sir, ski. January 6th, 2026, signing off.